Carlos contra Legacy para ESPN Deportes con Paddy de Paddy. Paddy, it's been a long year. How have you been feeling? How are you feeling right now this week after a long year off?
Oh, I feel great. It's lovely to be back fight week with all the media, just because you know that the fight's coming up. You know what I mean? Can't wait to weigh in, get the ceremonial weigh-ins done in front of everyone, all the fans, and then can't wait to put on a show for everyone Saturday night.
Like everyone was calling your name, and right now it seems like we being a year off, like the division has moved a lot. So how do you feel about that?
The division has moved a lot, but everyone still mentions my name. You know what I mean? They know that I'm the main man, so it's just one of them. Like, obviously people have climbed the rankings, people have fell out of the rankings, but I always see an interview every week of someone mentioning me, and it's not because of like me fighting skill or anything like that. It's just because they know the eyes that I bring, so they want to beat me to get them eyes and that attention.
Tell me about the process of taking this fight. Was the UFC idea? Was one of the names that you wanted, like fighting Tony Ferguson?
No, as I've always said, whatever fight gets offered to me, I'm taking. Know what I mean? I'll never turn down a fight. So when the contract got sent through with Tony Ferguson's name on it, I signed it. Simple as that. As I've said before, with this fight, it's a lose-lose situation for me, because when I finish him, everyone's going to be like, oh, he'd only beat a washed-up Tony Ferguson. I don't see it like that, because he's a legend, know what I mean? And fighting, it's the biggest name on my resume, so it'd be nice to get a finish against him. And if it did somehow happen to lose, then people are like, oh, cut Paddy, he's being beat by a washed-up Tony, you know what I mean? So it's a bit of a lose-lose for me, but it'll be all worth it when I get my hand raised.
There's a lot of people saying that, like Tony might be really close to retirement, but if you see some of the last fights, like the Chandler fight, he had good moments there. He was close to finish Chandler. Yeah. He got good moments in the Bobby Green fight. So what do you expect of Tony? I mean, he could still be a good challenge for you.
That first round, he always comes out and brings the heat, know what I mean? So I haven't trained for the Tony what got beat by Nate and Bobby and Michael Chandler. I've trained for the one that beat Kevin Lee, beat Cerrone, beat Pettis, beat Barboza. I'm training for that, for Tony Ferguson, not the one what's on a 6-fight losing streak. It's real, to be honest. It's going to be unbelievable. I cannot wait for it. So I just can't wait to get in that octagon and fight again.
Has been a camp for you? I mean, I know that last year you were spending a lot of time here in California. How was this year? What were you spending time here in California? Or
No, I've been in the UK most of the time this year, to be honest. Just getting back in shape, as I say. Once I got surgery in March, I couldn't train until June, so I had to just sit there with my thoughts for a couple of months, but then got back in the gym, got back in shape, and I feel the best I've ever felt, to be honest.
With the long layoff, when do you want to come back for next year? I mean,
hopefully I can fight again before my wife has the babies, but we'll see if I can get that in.
When is she due?
Mid-April.
Yeah, well, so hope we see you there. Last year, the press conference, you weren't fighting him, but you had this beef with Ilia Topuria. He's now fighting for the belt. What do you think about his chances against Volkanovski?
I don't think he has much of a chance. I think Volk's gonna steamroll right through him, to be honest.
After all the talks and people saw the video or the altercation that you had, is this something that still in your mind, like you probably fight him?
Yeah, I'd fight him, of course. Goes out saying, as I say, if a name gets sent through on a contract, I'll fight him. I think it'd be a brilliant idea for me and Ilia to do a season of The Ultimate Fighter together.
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that. Like, a lot of people posted that, right? Like,
yeah, that'd be great. Know what I mean? Me and him doing a season of The Ultimate Fighter, it'd get a lot of eyes. I'd be able to get under his skin like I did already, and it'd be nice.
You already had all the love from the British fans at home, the UK fans at home. Now they're talking about going to Spain. Would you go to Spain to fight him?
Yeah, I might be going to Spain for Christmas and New Year. So we'll see.